Okay, so basically, Tessa finds N outside, takes him into the Elliot Manor, just like he did with V and J, and then later she takes Sin inside as well, and then basically at some like completely the most random day possible, Sin just kills everyone in the mansion and then skins Tessa alive. And then after that, she deletes N and J's memories while adding a limited amount of the Absolute Solver into N, J, and V's code, which turns them into disassembly drones and leaves V as the only one who remembers what happened. And then that's when we time skip to the flashback in episode 7, where the incident happened with Yeva and Nori. The guy, Dr. Michelle, got Yeva to deal with Nori. I think that's why he got her. So Yeva saved Nori, got Sin out of her, I think. Or wait, no, she didn't. And then she saved Nori by cutting her hand off to prevent the Absolute Solver from taking over. And then after that, she the core thingamabob exploded on impact from that, and then Nori tried to use the Absolute Solver thingamabob to stop it, but it didn't work, and then because of that, all of the humans go kaboom. And then, after that, Nori has a kid after that, and then Nori leaves. Nori has Uzi as a kid. Nori's kid is Uzi. She gives birth, and then she leaves Uzi while she was still a baby to try and find the patch to cure herself from the Absolute Solver. And Yeva also has Doll as offspring. Since she was already technically patched, that's why Doll is never possessed by Sin, but still has the Absolute Solver. It was because Yeva was already technically patched, so she gave birth to a technically patched daughter. Then at the end of episode 3, the promoting, it is revealed that Uzi also has the Absolute Solver powers because, Nori passed down the Absolute Solver to Uzi after she gave birth to Uzi. So, Uzi and N try to figure out how to fix it and what it is and stuff. And then she later on in episode 4 grows the wings and the tail in the same way that the Absolute Solver gave all the disassembly drones wings and a tail. And then in episode 5, N and V pass out because the Absolute Solver is trying to delete their memories, but Uzi hacks into them and stops it from happening. So she retrieves N's memories, and V gets to keep hers. V gets to keep hers, yeah. And then in episode 6, they go to Cabin Fever to try to get more answers about the Absolute Solver. And then they see Doll, they went too far. They meet Alice and BU, and BU is a baby, and Alice upgraded his body, and BU doesn't really want to do anything, but he kind of has no choice, so, N, Uzi, V, and Tessa escape from Alice. And Tessa's there because they reunited, Envy and J reunite with Tessa. And then, so after that, they see Doll is dead, so they get the key bug, and then Doll comes back to life somehow, and then tries to kill them. Then, V sacrifices herself, and then N, Uzi, and Tessa go down into Cabin Fever labs. And then later, and find out that Nori is still alive as one of those little heart core things. So, and then after that, big fight scene happens with En and Nori versus possessed Uzi. And then after that, it's revealed that Tessa was dead since a kid when she got skinned, and Sin was just using her skin as a skin suit to disguise herself as Tessa, along with the spacesuit that she was wearing, and then tries to kill En and Uzi, and then Uzi sacrifices herself to give En the key and save him. And then it turns out that Uzi falls down the same hole that was caused during when Earth's core exploded when Nori tried to stop it. And so she falls into space because it was basically just a hole leading into space after the core exploded. And then that's where we are now, and the rest is just kind of, we don't know. We have to guess until episode 8 comes out. Yippee.